Hi friends, thanks for coming. I'm having myself a cup of chamomile tea. My voice, if you could hear it, sounds a little bit raspy. I'm actually recovering from laryngitis. But I thought it'd be fun to videotape our last week together, my journal entry. So I'm working on my mantra. I have it all clipped out for the sake of trying to be quick. And I hope that you'll join me for some tea. Now, you can't really see it because of the angle of the camera, but I try to treat myself with a special mug to have my tea in, and sort of it makes it feel more special, you know. So I found a really fun mug with lots of bright colors, and I like to sip my tea from it. So anyway, so we're going to get started. I've gone ahead and pre-cut everything. These are pieces of scrapbook paper that I cut. This is my first page of my journal, of my Brene Brown art journal. I don't know if you guys remember when I did my permission slips, I posted them online. These tags are wonderful. They're a nice addition. They're from the Martha Stewart line, as well as some of my bird stickers, and then I go ahead and I embellish, do my own embellishing too, right onto the sticker. She has a button in her hair, and then I did my girl with the envelope, and I have 3 butterflies in here, and what I did was I punched out the names out of butterflies in different colors, and I placed them in there. My selfie, I am imperfect, I am enough. I actually took the same Martha Stewart stickers. I embellished my hand, snapped the picture, and then when I put it on my page, I went with a black Sharpie and I outlined it to give it more of an illustrated look to it. This was one of my favorites. These are my baby pictures. Talk to yourself like you would someone you love. Okay, so now we're going back to, it goes on and on, but we're going to go back to the first page where Brene wants us to go ahead and do our mantra. And on here we're going to start with a flat finish Mod Podge. It's a matte finish, okay? And I'm going to apply a generous amount. Now actually, what I'd like to do, that I had around here, here it is. I'm going to put a piece of plastic under my first page to protect it. I don't want, in case anything seeps through, I don't want it going on my other journal pages. So I'm going to protect it with a piece of plastic. Okay? Because we're using some drippy stuff. I don't want my drippy stuff to go all over my other pages that I work so hard on. Okay, so spread your Mod Podge, especially around the edges. Okay, and I'm using a big brush. You can use a foam applicator. That works well too. I've used that in other videos. Okay. Mod Podge, if you've never worked with it before, sort of acts like a Elmer's glue. All right, this is my first page. Okay, stick it down. Make sure you get all your edges. And you'll have Mod Podge. If you get Mod Podge on the top of your page, that's okay because it dries flat. Be careful when buying your Mod Podge because they do have different finishes, and they also have Mod Podge for different projects, like if you're Mod Podging other surfaces. So make sure that you pick up the Mod Podge with the flat finish. Okay? Alright. If you have an acrylic medium, Liquitex makes one, so does Golden. I'm sure some other brands do too, but those are the ones that I'm familiar with, that I can speak from experience that they work great too. I just find that Mod Podge is affordable and it does the same job. Okay, so my page is down. Okay, now we're going to do the actual front This is the cover of my journal. So this is the actual cardboard. I'm utilizing every page of my book, and I normally do. If you find that your cover has a different texture than your page, what you can do is you can cut a page that a blank page, and just glue it to the cover. Same thing if you want to decorate the outside of your journal and make it more personal so that it doesn't have this stuff on it. You can cover it with fabric, with scrapbook paper, wrapping paper, and just Mod Podge it on. Okay. Very good. I don't want to shove my brush in there. Now I get my other sheet of paper. And this is a quick way, when you're writing in your journal, many of us, including myself, find it a little intimidating to start on a blank piece of paper. Adding scrapbook paper or grabbing your watercolors and just putting down color first helps with that first step. If some of us are pressed for time, we don't have time to do our own decorating of our background, this is also a nice way to just add instant color and an instant design to your page. So give that a try. Alright, that's done. Next step is, what do I want to do? I normally add color. You know, and if you've seen my videos, I will use my spray inks. But I think for the sake of keeping this quick and making this go, you know, because we're all kind of busy, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to embellish with stickers. These stickers are used for, I guess, for embellishing, for scrapbooking. So they already come sticky. But I like to add Mod Podge to it because I find that sometimes they begin to lift, and I want my journal to become a permanent thing without pieces lifting up. So I go ahead and I just, about the width of the whole sticker, I kind of just brush the Mod Podge. And again, you don't have to worry about that it's going to show through some of these openings because it will dry clear. Okay, I can rest this here because I'm going to be Mod Podging on that. Okay, and that's going to go up here. And do that. Maybe if you haven't finished your Brene Brown course, or if you're thinking about taking part 2, or if you want to join me in my Continuing the Healing, which is a private group, just send me a message and I'll add you in gladly. And we're going to be working on some art journaling techniques so that maybe when the next course comes around, we can do really have a lot of fun with your art journal. Art journaling is very therapeutic. You don't have to be an artist to do an art journal. Okay, an art journal, anyone can do an art journal, and I know some of you are probably saying, yeah, right, Julie. You can. Go by a craft store, get yourself some stickers, get yourself a pad of scrapbook paper, and voila. Print out even some of Brene's quotes. They're so beautiful. Print them out. Get a pair of squiggly scissors and cut out the paper in a funky design. Buy yourself some glitter paint. Maybe embellish the corners with that. Get yourself a Sharpie. Again, I recommend a Sharpie because when you're working with different media, you don't want your work to run. Alright, so I'm just brushing the Mod Podge right over the sticker to make sure that that bad boy is stuck on there. Okay, and Martha Stewart, I have to say, has a wonderful line of stickers. Oh, if you have a chance, make a date with yourself. That's so important. Make a date with yourself. Kids are in school, or if you have a little one, bring them too. Maybe they can help you pick some fun things out. And so that's done. Now, what do I want to stick? I cut out this really cool thing from the actual scrapbook pad. And Brene mentioned that we should put a picture of ourselves in it. And I thought in order to make it feel more special, I'd put it within some type of a pretty frame. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Mod Podge my frame right onto my scrapbook paper. Okay. And wow, if you guys have ever worked with Mod Podge, you're going to be peeling Mod Podge off your fingers all day. Okay, I usually have Mod Podge paint ink all over my hands, which is probably why, oops, I ripped my sticker, or my paper. That's right, we'll Mod Podge it down. We'll never know. Only you guys will know. Don't tell. Okay, that's done. Now, another fun instrument that I have here from my Stampin' Up! Days. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Stampin' Up! Basically, it's you make your own cards. You sell all the things for scrapbooking and making your cards. So I have a lot of my stuff. This is a punch. This is a scalloped circle, and it's 2 3/8. I believe so. Yes, 2 3/8. So I went ahead and I printed out my picture on photo paper, see? And then I'm going to take my punch, and they're meant to have the opening on the other side so that you can look underneath and you can line it up. Check this out, guys. And then you can line up the picture so you don't have to guess. And then I'm just going to punch it. Voila. Cool, right? If you guys need information on Stampin' Up, let me know. I no longer do Stampin' Up, but I have a very good friend of mine that does. So if you need information on that, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to hook you up with her information. Alright, so with this, I am not going to Mod Podge it on because this is actual photo paper, and I'm worried that it will do something to the ink or to the page. So for that, I'm going to get my little tape thing, which I don't have with me right now. Let me run and grab it. Good thing I'm sure of where I put it, so I don't have to spend too much time looking for it. Alright, so this little doodad here, it's an adhesive. Alright, and I will put my picture right here. Voila. And my favorite, butterflies. They came in the same pad that I used, and I'm going to use these butterflies to embellish my page. I have my mantra all cut out, and then I love butterflies. Butterflies to me signify freedom, emergence. I feel that as a person, as an artist, I've really have been emerging this year and moving in the right direction in making my dreams come true. For so long, I've taken care of others, neglecting myself. I've helped other people achieve their dreams. And I said to myself, this year will be my year. This year, I need to make my dreams come true. I need to take care of myself. And Brene's course came at the right time because she almost gave me the permission to do so. I don't know why I felt like I needed permission, like it wasn't okay for me to do these things. And this year, I've decided it's okay for me to take care of me and to make my dreams come true. So my mantra I have is you've imagined, or live the life you've imagined. All right, I have it in 2 pieces. And then live your dreams. And this will serve as a reminder to me, and I'm so happy that it's in my first page of my journal to remind me to keep following my dreams and to not give up. So I will be doing that on my first page. I will have these butterflies here, and I'll probably end up adding a drawing here, which I will later post for you girls to see. Okay, well, I'm not going to go ahead and I'm just going to say goodbye now. But this is exactly what my page will end up looking like, so you know. I can see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see the words are right there. So what I'll do is, oops, it's not glued down yet. So what I'll do is I'll post a picture when it's done. Okay? So you guys have a great day. Have fun creating in your journals. Get creative. And I'm going to finish my cup of tea. Bye. Bye, girls. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Mwah.